Hello my beautiful Taurus dragons, welcome to your mid-July reading. Before I get started, please be sure to hit the thumbs up and like the video. Also, please do subscribe to my channel if you feel so inclined. I do appreciate the support. It helps the channel get out, and I will never ask you for money. So this is just purely to give you guys what you need, the advice you're seeking. So please, a thumbs up and a subscribe really does help. So I do appreciate that. So let's move into your reading, shall we? So we have Unfinished Symphony, New Life, and Come to the Edge. Something is holding you back from this new life, from this new start that you're wanting, right? So there's something that's stopping the completion. And it's funny because you just, there's a piano underneath this, right? So it's almost like you're sitting on top. It's almost like you're not listening to the universe, because in this little blue ball there's a face, and then in behind there's keys. So I just heard in my head that you're not facing the music. You're not actually taking the steps to, like, I feel like you're trying to squish down the universe and you're not wanting to, excuse me, deal with something. So let's go ahead and I really feel like, you know, if you want your new life, you need to come to the edge. Let's clarify this, shall we? So can we clarify Unfinished Symphony, please? Yeah, so you are trying to get beyond this. This has come to an end. You have, you feel sort of defeated though. And I think that that might be holding you back, is because you feel defeated. But I feel like you were prepared for this defeat. I don't know. You guys tell me if that makes sense. You're prepared to sort of lay down and take the heat for something so that you could move on. Now, which is funny because this is a 10 and Unfinished Symphony is a 10. So it's almost like you did face the music. So this seems like sort of a past energy, and that you were planning it. Yeah, and you were, yeah, what is going on, guys? You were sort of passive about it, maybe a little bit relaxed about it. I don't know. What's going on? Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel like you were in a situation and you really didn't see it going anywhere. So in order to get out of it, and instead of facing the music, you just sort of laid back and let the other person do the work with it. Does that make sense? And it could have been that this situation made either you or the person unrealistic and moody, just maybe in and out, undecisive. Just, it was just not a good situation. I don't get a huge amount of like toxicity or anything. Ace of Wands, and it's funny because it came in the reverse. I flipped it back up. I was told to flip it back down. I didn't mean to flip it upright, but it's like, no, get that back down. And this is like delays and lack of motivation. I really just get this, like, well, the sort of nonchalant, you know, blah blah, sort of attitude in the background here. It's like it. Yeah, I don't know why. It's so funny. It was like, yeah, you're just moving on from it. You knew it wasn't love, right? You knew that it wasn't going to work out. Maybe you knew that there wasn't a balance in the relationship. Like, you just knew, right? You're just like, I feel very passively like you're moving on, but for some reason you wouldn't finish it, right? You just wouldn't put an end to it. I was like, ah, whatever, there's nothing better to do, so I'm just going to sit here and let it ride itself out. I don't feel like dealing with this or dealing with their mood swings or whatever, so I'm just going to let them call it. Yeah, so Ace of Swords in reverse. You stopped talking to them. There was actually lots of confusion between you, and perhaps even chaos. Maybe just that in and out. Like I said, it's like sort of ghosting for a few days and then back in, then ghosting. Yeah. you're leaving what you thought was a nightmare situation, right? Like, it's like, this is just like the worst thing I could ever want out of anything. And it's like you just want it out, but it didn't seem toxic. It just wasn't for you. Okay. And so then karma is turning for you, right? The wheel is turning. You're having good luck, right? So as soon as you make this decision to move on, let's get some new life clarification, please. Oh. I'm giggling a little bit, not because it's funny, but it's nice to see that it's just a normal situation that maybe didn't work out, right? I get so much toxic, heavy, crazy energy. So this is more just of a, didn't work out, right? So, and it's just like, oh, thank God. So Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So you're getting a new financial opportunity, maybe some wealth, some health, new job, new something is coming in for you from leaving this. And really, except for the Two of Cups in reverse, there's not much here. In the Knight of Cups, there's not much that really says that it's a love connection. It could totally be any sort of partnership here. Because the Pentacles came out, and that just says, no, it could be love, definitely. Somebody who's coming in offering you stability, right? Yeah, you're it's funny because the Five of Cups came out, and usually that's about a loss or a regret. I really don't feel like I feel like you're not regretting this at all. Maybe you're looking back and going, what the hell? How did that happen? But I really don't feel like you're regretting it. Maybe you're regretting how you dealt with it, right? Maybe you're like, you know what? I should have just ended it. Maybe I shouldn't have gone past it. But you know what? You can't change the past, right? Just make sure that this is dealt with in a way that isn't going to come back and bite you. So don't feel bad. Like I said, I just get the feeling like it just didn't work. So just make sure that the other person has as much closure as possible too, okay? That's it. Try to leave, you know, on good terms and a handshake. What's this new life? Let's see. Oh. So you are releasing some sort of detachment. You're breaking free from this. Maybe it was something, maybe somebody sort of had you in something and you sort of had to play dead in order to get out of it. So maybe you were a little bit bound because now you're getting this. Okay, I got it. Oh, okay. Just a second. Give me a second here. You were in this, okay, you took on too much responsibility and you're breaking free from that sort of overworking pattern of your life. And in the past, you know, you might have been, had control issues because of it. Okay, so don't, so you're going to be releasing, which is kind of funny because here says that you gave up control. But here's the thing. Ooh, Taurus. Were you passive aggressive? So you are controlling the situation by not doing something, which is kind of toxic, right? But it could also just be survival. That's the only way that it was ever going to work out, right? So that's just how you decided to release it. But I think you realize that that's not who you are. So this new life is you releasing this crazy amount of like hard work ethic, and it was to a very bad degree. Okay, it was almost like you were addicted to it, and it was you had a dependence on others, but you also had some sort of control issues. Okay, so and it was just yeah, that's interesting. Ooh, Taurus, you just get more and more seedy as the reading goes on. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I was just told to flip that up right. So, Knight of Pentacles. So, yeah. So you need to find a new routine. Okay, you need to find a new practicality for you. And I think it's to not be so conservative, because when you are working hard, this is sort of something that was placed into your mind about how life should be, right? It's this overworking thing. And that is toxic. You're coming in and it's almost like with this knight, I see him sort of relaxed, right? It's not like hanging on. It's not the Four of Pentacles where it can be like hanging on and being so tight. So this is really good. Oh, in the past here, this was probably an air sign you were dealing with, or somebody who is very intellectual, perhaps a little bit manipulative, but the Queen of Swords is in the upright. I feel like you just have gained control over your mind, over your communication, and over your thoughts, and also you've gotten control over your beliefs. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Can we get some forward energy? Let's go to outcomes. So once they release this overwork, they come into new life, come to the edge. Are you going to tell me? You're going to help me? Remember, these are just these are all just suggestions. So you don't actually have to do what this says. You can go back, or you can be forceful, and then check with a different sign in your chart, right? But this is it's just advice, right? You have a bunch of major arcana, and they're upside down, which is, well, here in this reading, it's actually a good thing. So I think that the universe is guiding you to really release. Yeah. Judgment in reverse. So I think that you have a lot of doubt over making these judgment calls, right? Or you might be refusing. This is, so when I asked for an outcome, this is pretty big. It's a warning. Okay, watch that you don't refuse to control this, because it's so easy to fall back on a pattern. Okay, so easy. Okay, no, we aren't going to take all of those. Okay, come on, cards. Let's behave, please. There we go. So emotional withdrawal is reversed here, so I do feel like you're going to be getting over it, okay? I feel like you may need to draw inwards in a positive way to get over it. Oh, look, harmony. So you are going to be making the choice to move forward, okay? You are going to find your values and alignment, and you're going to be making the choices that actually do come into alignment with you. That's your coming to the edge, okay? It's good. It's beautiful. Okay, it's about harmony, right, and peace, right, within you. And when you have that harmony and peace within you, you're going to attract people that have harmony and peace within them. Now, you will also attract people who want to steal all that, but you'll be so at peace and harmony with yourself, you'll just tell them to piss off. Financial and material changes. So if you've been struggling a lot with this situation, right, your finances are going to be definitely doing good. Any butterflies that you've been having, any sort of tummy pains, right? Perhaps gas, or just feeling really stuck in the stomach, anxiety, that's all being caused by this past situation. So as soon as you release that, it's going to go. Yeah, you're going to triumph over the situation. Look at that. You're going to take control over it, and you're going to have victory. Okay, so that's beautiful. You could be dealing with a Cancer to help you through that, or just a Cancer in general. Yeah, and last card is the crown chakra. Yeah, you need to get up properly into your mind to control this situation, Taurus. You're doing a great job, but you really need to just remember this is going to be challenging, okay? So you're breaking a pattern, which is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Hard to do. So let's go ahead after this shuffle. If a card doesn't come out, I'm going to take the top card. Okay. And we have competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. I feel that you're at competition with yourself to release all of these past habits. And I think this competition card goes really well hand in hand with the 10 of Wands in reverse, with the Devil over top of it, with the Empress in reverse over top of it, right? This is about finding your deeper competition. Don't overwork. Maybe you're competing to actually find yourself, find your new life. Okay, Taurus, lovely reading. I'll see you next time. Please give me a thumbs up. Love you guys.